Welcome back, Hawks fans. We're going to get started here in about 2 minutes. We are live from Pueblo, Colorado. Hawks will face off against the Pueblo Bulls. Hawks coming in at 3-0 after a dominating victory yesterday against Highland Hills. I hope to see some of that spark again today. Pueblo is 1-1 so far in league play. They beat Monument. Sorry, they lost to Monument, but they beat Arapahoe Mays team. Nice little barn here in Pueblo. Pretty cool rink to play in. There's a juniors team that plays here. The city of Pueblo, also known as the Steel City. They produce a ton of steel here. I think Pittsburgh might have something to say about that. But the Steel City of Colorado, about an hour and a half south of Littleton. A lot of red, white, and black stripes out on the ice today. So Littleton, the away team, with more black on their stripes, black on their socks. Warming up on the left side of your screen with Pueblo wearing more white. Okay. And here come the Hawks. Again, Ethan Lefebvre in between the pipes today. Had some really great saves yesterday. We'll see Braden Lang at center with Eric Deep, Jackson Busman as his wingers, starting Mason Carroll and Harper Blom. And here we go. Hawks look to win the face-off, but the Bulls pick it up. And Braden Lang's going to push it up to Busman. Busman's going to take it into the corners. Centers it. Nobody there. Carroll looking to keep. Buy some time. And that's going to be an offsides. Doing our best with the camera angle here. If you see us moving around, we're trying to find the best spot in this farm. So same five on the ice. Busman almost got a piece of that. Blom pops it back forward to Busman, and here goes Lang. Blom keeps it yet again, looking for Busman, and the puck clears the zone. So Carroll's going to chase it. No icing as with off the stick. Ice tape-to-tape pass to Deep. Deep gives it to Lang. Lang slides it across the center, but it's broken up by the Bulls. Carroll with the battle. Finds Deep. And across ice clear as Blom, that's Margaret Pope on the ice now, sends it into the corner for her forwards to chase. So we have Stromberg, Seyfried, say that right today, and Stack. As the puck goes in the opposite direction. Nice stick there by Breck and Stack. Seyfried looking to fire it. It's blocked, but the Hawks have it again. Shot. Little high, little wide. But first look at the goalie. Puck travels behind the net as we have Kane and Pope as their blue liners. And the Bulls come out with speed. Kane's going to take a swipe. Pope's going to take a swipe. And a shot goes wide of the net as the Bulls player that came down the ice with it still has it. And there it is. Nice stick there by Breckenstack. Stack's by himself. Going to trade across center. Broken up by the Bulls player. And there's Kane looking across the ice. As we've got Carroll back on the ice with Kane. Here comes the fresh legs of Luke Vossenkemper. That's going to be icing. So we'll bring it back, take another face-off. So Hawks will send Varley, Dodge, and Vossenkemper with Carroll and Kane. Shot on net. Nice save by the goaltender. Not one, but two saves there as the Hawks continue to apply pressure. That was a nice rebound shot from Varley. Quade Dodge with the face-off. Puck travels up the boards. Carroll's there to keep it. Fires it back into the corners. It wraps around behind the net. Vossenkemper with the forecheck. Nice keep by Quade Dodge. But nobody there as we exit the zone. And here comes Vossenkemper. A nice stick by the Pueblo player to break that up. Vossenkemper continues to battle. Puck skirts across the ice, and Kane sends it back into the zone. Nice centering pass. Varley was hoping to get a shot off. And another great keep by the blue liners of the Hawks. That's Mason Carroll battling. Puck skirts out, and there's Vossenkemper with it. I think he was looking to change. We've got Blom now on the ice, along with Bobby Peterson as your defenseman. Busman, Deep, and Lang back out as your forwards. Lang's going to take the drop. He wins it. Blom's going to take it behind the net. Gives herself some time and space. Looking for that outlet pass. Puck dangerously pops in front of the net. And Ethan is there to clean it up. So, dangerous play there, but Ethan saves the day as we reset on the far circle. Playing again at the face-off. Puck goes to the outside. Lang's going to pick it up. Bumps it off the boards. Can Busman get to it? Broken up by the Bulls player, but here we come into the offensive zone. Busman with the block. And Peterson was playing forward to try to catch that. Doesn't. Here comes Blom. She's going to skate it. Looking wide. She's got her D partner back there as Peterson picks it up and hits deep right on the stick as the Hawks look to get some offense going. Deep drops it for Busman. Busman looking for Lang, but not quite there. Jack Kane on the ice with Margaret Pope. She's going to hit that outlet pass right up to Deep, and here he goes. Deep's going to try to cut that corner and looking for a shot, but no shot there. And we're again exiting the zone, going in the other direction. No ice as Hawks are going to change. Oh, and a little mistake by the Bulls player right in front of the net. Seyfried tried to finish that. Keep working on that forecheck, Hawks. So we've got Seyfried and Stromberg out there with Breckenstack. Hits the side of the net. Hawks are getting some chances. Doing a great job of keeping it in the zone. Stack's going to fire it, but it was wide. And here we go in the other direction. No ice. Ref said it was tipped. So Pope's going to chase it. She collects it. Tries to push it forward. Bulls player gets it out at center ice. But the Hawks are all over it. Looking for those lucky bounces here. And the puck has disappeared into Brecken's pants. So we'll have another face-off here. Changed by the Hawks for your forwards. Kane and Pope. With Dodge taking the face-off. That's Vossen-Kemper and Varley out with him. Varley, quick little pass there, and Vossen-Kemper on the move. Back in the other direction. Pope's got some time. Going to fire at center ice. Physical play on the boards by Varley. I like it. And Bulls dump and chase. Kane is there first. Feeds it right to the Bulls player off the stick of Pope, who blocks it. And Ethan there to save the rebound. We've got a little under 7 minutes left in the first period. Score still 0-0. Henrik Varley looking for Vossen-Kemper or Lang. And we're going to get our first penalty on the Hawks. That was a physical play, but little shoulder action. The referees didn't like that. A couple more years. That's a great play, but not today. So I believe that's Quade Dodge over there serving his minute and a half. So Hawks out on the penalty kill. as we've got Deep and Busman out there, plus Carroll and Peterson. And the Hawks are going to get a little opportunity there with some messy play by the Bulls. So still a little over a minute left. Busman's going to take the face-off. The Bulls collect it and looks to put up center ice. Deep driving his man wide. Peterson with the stick, and Carroll's going to pick it up. Not quite across the blue line. Busman clears it. Bulls are going to reset. Nice forecheck by Deep. And here comes 98, the Bulls captain. One of the bigger kids on the ice. Some great stick handling skills, but the Hawks break it up. Final 30 seconds in this 90-second penalty. Bulls a lot more physical than the team we played against yesterday. And the Hawks are responding well. Puck exits the zone again. But it's going to be icing. So we're bringing it back. There are going to be 14 seconds left on this penalty kill. Blom and Pope on the ice now with Lang and Stack. Lang wins it. Pope trying to move the puck outside as she skates behind the net into the corners. Stack picks it up. Pope to support. And the penalty has expired. So nice job, Hawks, killing off that 90 seconds. And with speed, we've got Lang looking for Stromberg, fresh off the bench. So Seyfried on the ice now. He's going to collect the puck in the center. Going to hope to get a shot off one player to beat. But no shot, it's broken up. He still maintains the puck. Or sorry, that's Brecken Stack who sends it to Seyfried. And the Bulls send it in the other direction. Not going to be icing. It's not going to make it as Blom picks it up. Clears it out wide for Brecken Stack. Here he comes up the middle. See if he can get a shot. He does, right at the goalie who makes the save. Though nice play by Brecken Stack. 4 minutes left in the first period. Still 0-0. It's been a pretty good, pretty even game so far. Hawks need to get one, loosen it up a little bit. So Pope and Blom stay back on D. Here comes Quade Dodge to take our face-off. And Henrik Varley going to make it into the center, fires, but it's blocked by the Bulls player. Austin Kemper looking for Varley, but here comes the Bulls again. Let's see if Pope can push 98 wide. He loses his footing a little bit, and the Blue Liners break it up. Puck does skirt over to Ethan, who collects it. So that's Quade Dodge at center. Wins the faceoff with Kane and Peterson. Back as your D. Centering pass. Bulls player's going to rip it. But the Hawks said no. That was Dodge on the block. Peterson loses his edge. But Dodge is there to break it up. Nice hustle on the back check. Deep's going to pop it. Looking for the open man, looking for the shot. But again, right at the chest of the goalie. Quade Dodge with the shot. Going to reset in the circles, Kane and Peterson. Out with Lang, Bussman, and Deep. Lang wins it, looking for Bussman. Bussman's going to shoot, but it's high. Nice win and play off the face-off. Deep still battling. Deep going to take a shot through traffic, but not on net. Lang collects it. Right to Deep. Deep wanted that one-timer. Didn't get a stick on it, but the Hawks keep fighting, and there we are exiting the zone with Peterson bringing it forward. Here comes Lang. Lang's got Deep to his right. Lang's going to take a shot. Ricochets off the pads of the goalie. Boy, he had Deep wide open on his right. Deep fires it into the center, and Bulls clear it. So that was a great offensive sequence by the Hawks. 2 minutes down, or 2 minutes remain in the first period. Still 0-0. Everybody's going to change. Hope and Carroll will be back to defend. Stack, Seyfried, and Stromberg. Out as your forwards. Stack's going to shoot, blocked by, I believe, Breck and Stack, who happen to be standing there. Hope's going to go chase it, but it's going to be icing again. So Hawks putting a lot of pressure on the Bulls in front of the net, but haven't been able to connect with one yet. As we reset again with the same 5. Seyfried with the puck drop. Bulls win it. And they clear the zone. But we dump it back in. Cross ice pass. Connects for the Bulls. Carroll's going to push his man wide and into the corner. Nice flip, but doesn't exit the zone. He's going to try again, and he does. Right over to Breck and Stack. With 1:20 left in the first period. Carroll battling yet again. And we're going back where we want to be. Let's see if the Hawks can do something with this. Last minute left in the first period. And it's going to be icing yet again. So the Bulls haven't been great at clearing the zone, except for icing the puck. So we have to use that to our advantage as we take yet another face-off in front of their net. Hawks are going to change. Blom and Peterson, along with Varley, Voss, and Kemper. And Dodge, who won that face-off. Varley was looking for Voss and Kemper. He's going to send it into the corner, and there goes Dodge. Little centering pass right to Varley. Dodge to Varley. We have played a lot in front of that net. And here we go. Hawks getting our first goal of the game. 43 seconds left. And Varley with the goal. So Hawks up 1-0. Lawson Kipper is going to take it to the net again, off the pads and the stick of the goalie. Goalie isn't sure where it is, but I do believe it's covered. So way to be aggressive with 20 seconds to go. Dodge with another face-off. Dodge, nice back check. As we go back into the zone, he's going to take a shot. Oh, side of the net, but good look by the Hawks. Into the middle, and as the time expires, nice period for the Hawks. We got a 1-0 lead. And we'll take a quick break. Start of the second period, Hawks up 1-0. We'll start with Carroll and Kane back as your blue liners, Busman, Deep, and Lang as your forwards. Off the shin pads of Carroll, and we're going in the other direction. There's Lang carrying it forward, going to take it into the corners. And there's a battle in front of the net. Busman's going to come out with it. Nice centering pass to Carroll. Nice shot. Wow, the goalie. I'm not really sure how that goalie saw that one, but nice glove save through traffic. Great puck movement to start off the second period by the Hawks. Same 5 Hawks on the ice, back at it again. Busman centers it almost off the stick of the Bulls player towards the goalie. But we exit the zone, and Kane's going to pick it up. He does. Nice skating, makes a turn. But the Bulls player was there to defend it, and Lang sends it across for Busman to chase. Busman's got speed and time and a shot, but another glove save. Goalie's got a good glove. So when we get the opportunity, we should avoid that glove side. Stromberg with the face-off. Ooh, there's another quick shot right at the glove again of the Bulls goalie. So Popenblom back on D. Stromberg, Seyfried, and Stack, a triple S line, as your forwards. Bulls push it out of their zone, 2-on-2. And nice stick, great back check by Seyfried. Blom and Pope didn't even have to really do much because he got there first. And Stromberg chases it. Nice shot right at the goalie. Fires it again. Get that rebound. The goalie again all over the place. Puck is still loose. Puck is still loose as there's a crowd down there. And the goalie fighting for his life. I do not know where the puck ended up, but that was a battle in front of the net. Wolves goalie with some very athletic play preventing the Hawks from getting their second goal. But I feel like they're knocking on the door. 12 minutes remain here in the second period. Dodge is going to take the face-off. He's got Varley and Voss and Kemper with Blom and Pope. Pope there to break it up at the blue line, but it exits the zone. And there's Blom to Dodge. Dodge got that quick offsides. Puck moved quickly in the other direction. We'll reset. Varley pushes it into the corner. Takes it all the way around. There's a trip. As the Hawks look to keep it, let's see if we pull Ethan. No, the Bulls touched it. So that's going to be a trip on the Bulls, and the Hawks are going to have our first power play today. So Hawks with 90 seconds to make something of this 5-on-4. Same 5 stay on the ice. Hawks win it. Shuffle pass into the center, but we're going in the other direction. Great back check by Quade Dodge, and nice stick by Margaret Pope. Hawks sent it into the corner, no ice. Hopefully we can get some puck possession on this power play. Still a minute remains. Blom's going to pinch forward, and it works. Shot on goal, but save, stick save by the goalie. So everybody fresh off the bench for the Hawks. We still have 52 seconds left in this power play. Peterson and Carroll with Busman, Lang, and Deep. We'll send it to the other side, but that's icing. And we'll bring it back. Lang again at the face-off. And we won it. Right to Busman. Busman centering back to Lang. Lang looking for the backhand, but misses it. And on the chase, Blom's going to pinch forward. Sorry, that's Peterson going to pinch forward. Peterson with a shot off the goalie, who makes another great save. But we stay down there. 27 seconds remain in this penalty. Carroll keeps it, sends it back in. And Carroll once again going to collect. He's got Deep. Deep's got Lang and Busman with him. And with some speed comes Busman, but broken up in the center. Wraps it around to the side of the net. And again, applying pressure on the goalie, but no real clear shots out of this power play. 3 seconds left. And we'll go back to even strength hockey. So one more opportunity if we can win this face-off to try to make something happen. Lang wins it to Deep. Deep trying to get a backhand shot. He does. So we did make something of that. 3 seconds. Penalty is over, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 9 minutes, 49 seconds left in your second period. Same 5 remain. Deep with a shot, but blocked. Hawks got to keep on the pressure. Lang tries to center it. Nobody there. Busman big and strong. Fighting for the puck, and he wins it. Busman with a shot off the stick of the Bulls player. Centers into the corner. Kind of takes a funny bounce. Pops out center, but we're going in the opposite way. We've got Carroll and Peterson with their eyes on the stick. Bulls player sends it into the corner. Dodge hits Dodge hits deep. And Bobby Peterson going to collect it as the Hawks look to clear the zone. Nice job by Peterson battling on the boards to try to push that puck as far forward as he can. That's Brecken Stack battling in the center. As all the Hawks forwards are going to take a much-needed break. Nice pass forward to Benny Stromberg, but Bulls are all over it. So Stromberg, Stack, and Seyfried. And that's Jack Kane firing the puck forward. Here comes Stromberg. Stromberg's going to try to get a shot off. Physical play by the Bulls defenseman. No call, and that's going to be icing. Again, the Bulls' best defensive weapon thus far, aside from their goalie, has been to just chuck it in the opposite direction. So hopefully the Hawks offense can continue to wear them down. We're 8 minutes remain. Stromberg on the faceoff with Seyfried and Stack, Pope, and Kane out on the ice as well. Seyfried, nice centering pass. Stack couldn't quite control it. Pope's going to pick it up and get it to Seyfried, who's going to take it up the boards, but back in the other direction. Offsides. Nolan Seyfried taking the face-off. He wins it over to Kane. Kane to Stromberg. Stromberg with a little fancy move, but takes it far wide, rips it around the boards. Pope's going to pinch. Pick it up. Taking her time. Tried to get it there through the defenders, but it's blocked. And Hawks are on the back check. Pope's going to pick it up once again. And the Bulls send it around behind the net. Bulls player keeps it, but we're out of the zone and looking for some offensive momentum as Seyfried's going to pick it up center. Hawks try to get a shot off, but don't. Luckily, we didn't bounce in the other direction. There's Stromberg with a shot right at the goalie's mask. Nice quick shot from Stromberg, but nothing to show for it. Kane and Pope going to work together to clear it out of the zone. Here comes Pope, straight up the middle. She's got plenty of forward. She's going to take it into the corner. Centering pass in front of the goalie, but nobody's there. Oh, unlucky bounce there. Hawks couldn't make too much of that. And we're going to see a penalty. On the Hawks. Looks like Henrik Varley's going to go in for a minute and a half. with a slash, I believe. So Hawks on the penalty kill. Wade Dodge taking the face off. You've got Blom, Peterson, and Vossen Kemper out to keep this game at 1-0. And he's going to wind it up. Oh, he tried to. Couldn't get the shot off thanks to the pressure there from Quade Dodge. And we're going in the other way. There's Vossen Kemper fighting over there in the corner. Game's getting pretty physical. Blom's going to collect. She's got plenty of time. And nice pass off the boards right to the stick of Vossen Kemper. He's going to try again. He does. And right at the chest of the netminder. Nice offensive opportunity on the penalty kill. 50 seconds remain. So we got Busman deep. In as your new forwards. Peterson and Blom as your blue miners. Peterson's going to take it forward, but puck gets taken from him, and Hawks hustle in the other direction. Deep collects it, deep off the boards to Busman. Busman with a shot into that left glove of the goalie. That glove's pretty sticky today for 33. Busman with the face-off wins it, but sends it right to the Bulls player. So Bulls got 26 seconds left on this power play. Big shot. Ethan is there as Blom and Peterson clean up anything that might be coming into that crease. Nice save by Ethan. $20 seconds still with 5-on-4. Puck drop with Busman trying to win it. Gets tripped up a little bit. Bulls player couldn't take a shot. Blom was all over it, and the puck exits the zone. You're going to have icing. Seven seconds remain to kill this penalty. Deep and Busman stay on with Blom and Peterson. And Ethan ready for some action if he gets it. Busman wins it. Blom picks it up. Blom's looking to send it. Nice chip pass out of the zone. And penalty expires. So back to even strength hockey with 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Oh, centering pass. Nice pass. Deep's going to fire it just high over the goalie. Nice opportunity right in front of the net for the Hawks. And we keep it down there. There's Busman with Deep. And a battle again in front of the net off the goalie's pads. Nice back check by Jackson Busman. He feeds Deep. And there's Braden Lang. Peterson's going to fire it. Scoots in. Covered and saved by the Pueblo's goalie, or by the Bulls goalie. Kane and Carroll out on the ice, and fresh new forward line. Stack, Stromberg, and Seyfried. Seyfried right to Stromberg, tries to get the shot off. Carroll, can he keep it? Yes, he does. Sends it into the corner. Cross ice pass from the Bulls, going to be on net. As Carroll picks it up. Backhands up to Stack. Stack's got a shrieking Seyfried. Great pass. Seyfried's got Stromberg with him. He's going to wrap around the pass. Seyfried to Stromberg. Stromberg with the shot and the block save again by the Bulls goalie. Nice passing. Great puck movement. Puck exits the zone again. Jack Kane picking it up with time. It's Stromberg. Let's see if we can recreate that same offensive firepower from the last rush. Stromberg's going to take it himself. Tries a little toe drag. Kind of faked out the defender, but couldn't get the shot off. Carroll fires it. Stopped by the Bulls defender. Kane and Carroll looking to keep it at 1-0, and they do. Off the shoulder of Ethan Lefebvre. Cross ice pass. And the Bulls player comes straight up center ice. A little bit of slashing going on there in the corner by the Pueblo player as Kane takes control, but Hawks got to get it out of the ice. Forward line's been out there for a while. We need a whistle or an ice to make that change. Puck comes center ice. Bulls player going to fire it high over the net. See if Carroll can clear it. And he does. Seyfried battling. And here goes Stromberg with whatever he's got left in the tank off this nice long shift. Carroll with some handy stick work. And pays a great pass to Breckenstack, who couldn't quite get the shot off. But once again, unselfish play, great puck movement. Hawks need a whistle. Hawks need a change. Still working. Seyfried tries to center it. Almost wrapped it around. Off the pads once again of the Bulls goalie. Less than a minute left in the second period. Nice shot by Seyfried. And a little extracurricular activity there. That should be a penalty. But that was not called. That's a cross check for those of you watching. Nope, there he goes. To the bench for some after whistle physical play. So advantage goes to the Hawks with 46 seconds remaining. So we will finish this period on the power play. That was a great effort from the five that were out there. It was a long shift, and they finished it strong. Bulls coach doesn't like that call for whatever reason. It's pretty obvious. Not sure what he's looking for, but he's not going to get it. It's a very clear cross-check after the whistle, so unless there's something we missed, I'm not sure what he's arguing at. Gonna give the Hawks a nice breather before we take on this power play. And there's still some kind of discussion going on now. Coach Carroll over there on the bench trying to move things along, wondering what's going on. And it looks like we're going to be back to playing some hockey. So Hawks on the power play to finish out the last 46 seconds of the second period. Would be nice to get another goal before the end of this period, just like period one. So Quade Dodge is going to take the face off. Boston Kemper and Varley out with him, along with Pope and Blom. Behind the net skating by Varley. Varley's going to hit the pads of the goalie. Dodge couldn't quite get that shot off. Could have been a trip there. Nice pinch by Pope, playing physical on the boards. She's going to keep it. She's going to try to send it back in off of the big body of the Bulls player. Pope again fires it, looking for Boston Kemper, but no luck. She's going to go chase it. She's got Blom back with her. And some time. Pope feeds Blom, and here comes the Hawks. Last 12 seconds. See if we can get one more shot. Arbor's going to take it all the way around as Varley stays back in her spot. Fires it across the net. Nobody there. There's Dodge as time expires. So Hawks are going to start the third period with 44 seconds left on the power play. Not sure that one goal is going to win this one today, so it'd be nice to get a second one. We'll see what they can do when we start the third period. Start of the third period, Hawks maintaining a 1-0 lead. We're going to start this period off with a power play. We have 44 seconds remaining after the Bulls cross check. So we have Dodge, Boston Kemper, and Varley out along with Kane and Peterson. Let's see if we can get past this Bulls goalie. So Kane's going to feed Peterson. Peterson looking for his winger deep. Or sorry, not deep. That's Varley. With Dodge and Boston Kemper. Dodge centers it. But nobody there as Kane picks it up. Bulls are going to send it in the opposite direction. Ethan's going to let it go past the line, and here we are with another icing call. So, again, the Bulls doing a great job of icing the puck, and their goalie has saved many of our shots. So let's see if the Hawks can get another one with a face-off in the offensive zone. That's Braden Lang out with Deep and Busman. And he wins it. Busman's going to load up, but right at the shin pads of the Bulls player. Hawks players battling in the corner. A dangerous pass across center. Ethan is there to make the stop. So that battle in the corner resulted in a centering pass. The Bulls player fired it, but Ethan was a brick wall. Face off for Lang. Bulls win the faceoff. Sends around the boards to Busman. Busman's got Lang with him. That's deep. Busman to deep. Deep looking again for Busman, but just past his stick. Busman trying to make something happen behind the net. Some pushing and shoving as we look for that puck to pop out, and it does. Busman's stick got stuck in between the boards, but he grabs it. And the Bulls are going to have a 2-on-1. We got Kane back to defend. Kane defends the first player and the second player. Excellent defensive stop there by Jack Kane with a dangerous 2-on-1 that the Bulls had. Bulls have a little bit of spark here at the beginning of the third period. Nice control there by Lang to prevent the offsides. He dumps it, and Hawks are going to change. Stack, Seyfried, and Stromberg out with Pope and Carroll. Puck clears the zone. Carroll takes his time, tries to feed it back to his forwards. Carroll there again, bumps it to Pope. Pope with time, hits Stack, and Stack's going to take it barely offsides. I think Seyfried lost his edge a little bit trying to get back over the blue line. But he's going to take the face-off for us. Seyfried with the win to Stack, back to Pope. Pope up the boards, but couldn't quite get it past the Pueblo defender. It rolls on the boards, and here comes Stack. Stromberg takes a shot, and Seyfried was there looking for another shot, as our Hawks are not afraid to battle in front of the net against some sizable Pueblo defenders. 11 minutes still remain in your third period. There's Seyfried. Wait for that puck to drop. It drops, and he gets it right over. Pope's going to take a shot, and right at the glove again of the goalie. So Stromberg now at center ice. Bulls clear the zone. We've got Pope and Carroll. Carroll to defend off the glove of Ethan. And Breckenstack makes it up. We've got a 3-on-2. Here comes Benny Stromberg. Stromberg with a shot. And Stack's going to collect it. He's going to try to pass it over to Seyfried. Pope's going to punch it back into the middle. Looking for a rebound there. We need some lucky bounces in front of this netminder, and we don't get it. Carroll's going to collect as the Bulls are trying to do whatever they can to clear the zone, and the Hawks are making that tough. But we're coming in the other direction with Pope defending 98 on the rush. She gets her stick in there, and a beautiful save. No, that goes in. I thought Ethan had it. He did not. 98 is tough. Pope did what she could. Ethan did what he could. And we got a tie game. Looks like that went right into the chest of Ethan, but I believe it went right over his shoulder. Nine minutes, 50 seconds to go. Game is tied up. So Hawks going to try to convert some of their offensive firepower into another goal, as the Bulls seem to have some momentum. Varley, Dodge, Voss, and Kemper out as your forwards. That's Peterson back with Blom. There's Henrik Varley making some space for himself. Varley's going to shoot. And into the glove of the Bulls goalie once again. Kids make a ton of saves today. We got to fire low and away from the glove of 33. Dodge wins the faceoff, gets it right to Varley. Varley passes it back for his D-man. There's Peterson with a shot. 33 casually picks it up with yet another save. Keep it down on this side, Hawks. Keeping up the pressure. Hawks win the faceoff right to the goalie. We'll do it again. Dodge sends it around to Voss and Kemper, who's looking back for Dodge. Isn't there, and we've got Blom and Peterson back as your blue liners. But here comes Henrik Varley with some speed right into the Bulls' defense, but puck stays down in our end. Varley's going to wind up hopefully here at center ice looking for Voss and Kemper, but just in front of him. Blom pinches forward. Blom's going to take it into the corner. Doesn't like what she sees. Goes around the net. Looking for someone to center to. Takes a shot, but wide off the net. And I believe the net just bumped back a little bit. We're going to reset. So 8 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Tied up at 1-1. Lang, Busman, and Deep as Blom and Peterson stay out. Puck exits the zone. Blom picks it up. Pushes it forward. Busman tries to bat it down. And Deep battling to win the puck. Puck just looked like it maybe exited the zone, but no offsides. As Blom skates it behind the net. And with some speed, nice pass, looking for the stick of Jackson Busman. Makes it all the way through, but no ice. And Blom racing with a Bulls player behind her. She's got Peterson, who she finds. And then Peterson up the boards. Busman and Lang on the forecheck. But puck comes across the middle. Blom breaks it up. And here comes 98. Let's see what the Hawks defense does this time. Nice shot, but off the pads of Ethan, who was ready for it. Lang to Busman. Busman coming across center in traffic. Fires it. Bounces. A rare bounce off the pads of the goalie, but no one there to rebound. And we've got Kane in now. Kane's going to take a shot. Lang was there for a rebound, but there was not one. .650 to go. Still 1-1. Hope and Kane. Plus Seyfried, Stack, and Stromberg. Hope clears out to Kane, who's going to fire it at the net. Working the side of the net again are the Hawks. We need that lucky bounce. Stromberg at the circle. Wins the face-off right to Seyfried. Seyfried hoping to get a shot as Kane keeps it. Back to Seyfried again. Seyfried's got stacked there. Seyfried's going to take one extra. Oh, man, that was so close. One extra puck movement. Tried to backhand it. The goalie said no. Pope's going to send it at the netminder once again. Hawks continue to apply pressure. And we're leaving the zone. So Pope keeps it, pushes it back to Stack. Stromberg's going to collect. Stromberg center. Stromberg with a shot. We are just hammering their goaltender. The Bulls goaltender, the MVP of the game, continues to hold the Hawks at 1 goal. Dodge Varley, Vossen Kemper as your forwards, looking to make some magic happen. Under 6 minutes remain. Bulls player had a lot of time. Vossen Kemper didn't like that. Nice hustle by Luke. Varley with a battle and a win in the corner. Varley's got it. He's got Vossen Kemper. Doesn't like what he sees. Moving the puck a little, hoping to get it up to Dodge. Pope keeps it, but tries to find her D partner. Crosses the blue line. So Hawks are going to reset. And we've got 98 on the rush again. Both Hawks defensemen are back this time. As Vossen Kemper takes it in the other direction, he's got Varley, if he can find him. Oh, he almost did. Nice defensive play by the Bulls, and we fire a shot. No rebound, though. Nice stick by Henrik Varley. Varley looking to clear the zone, and it does not quite to the stick of Vossen Kemper, though. Here comes the Bulls again as the Hawks said no. Varley's going to dump a little shot there at the netminder, but going to change are the Hawks. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in what has been a great game. Hawks hoping to add another one to the board with the time that we have left. Blom and Carroll back as your defenseman. That's Lang out there with Busman. Carroll takes a shot. Busman picks the puck up. He's got Deep. Deep's going to bat it down and into the back of the net. It goes. That was Deep from Busman as the Hawks finally get the best of what may be the best goaltender. Certainly the best goaltender we've seen so far this season. So way to go, Hawks. Deep with a nice quick play there to bat the puck down, get it on his stick, and right into the back of the net as we are up 2-1 with 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Lang to Busman, and here we go again. Let's see if we can see some more magic. Busman over to Deep. Oh, Deep almost had a shot. Carroll back with Blom to defend the blue line. Nice play by Mason Carroll to take up some time. Busman with the pressure. Harper Blom fires it back at the net. Busman's going to pick it up. And the puck exits the zone. So there's Blom. Nice stick lift by Harper Blom. She's going to take the puck up the boards. Busman back to pick it up. Cross ice pass as Lang's going to go chase it. Backhand across the boards to Deep. Deep's got Busman in the center if he can find him. And there's Blom. Blom to Busman. Busman with a blocked shot. And Carroll to the puck first. Holds it. Tell you what, great play by Mason Carroll to hold that blue line strong. Hawks change. We've got Betty Stromberg. And he centers it, centering past to Busman. Busman with a great shot, but right at the chest of the netminder. Hawks still maintain a 2-1 lead. 3 minutes remain. So at some point, I presume the Bulls are going to pull their goalie. We'll see. Hopefully the Hawks can keep it down in this end. Seyfried comes out of it with the puck. Takes a shot into the stick and then glove of the Bulls goalie. Seyfried at puck drop. And there is Breckenstack looking to center the puck for his teammate. Betty Stromberg has it. Stromberg going to pop it high, well above the net. There's Bobby Peterson, who's now out on the ice with Margaret Pope. Puck takes a weird bounce in front of the net, but no one there from Littleton to collect. Here comes 98. Let's see if the Hawks can stop him yet again. Puck gets in his way, and there is Peterson to clear it. The Hawks said no. Here we come again. He's got Breckenstack. Stack's going to take it in the middle. Stack's going to get a shot. Oh, that's tough to say if that went in or not. He hit exactly where we were looking for, not on the glove side of that goalie. Right off the post for Breckenstack. One minute, 45 seconds left. Hawks 2-1. Pope and Peterson with Quaid, Dodge, Varley, and Voskemper to try to close out this W. Pope's going to send it cross-ice, but right to the stick of the Bulls player. Takes a bounce in front of the net. Oh, Voskemper had a great look at the left side of that net, but it just goes wide. He picks up the puck yet again. Voskemper is going to shoot, but another save by 33 in the net. Hawks not letting up. That's Varley skating around the net. They're giving him plenty of time as Voskemper battles in front of the net. He's going to pick it up behind the net. Centers it. Nobody there. And Pope's going to keep it. Sends it back into the corner. Peterson holds it at the blue line. That's going to be offsides, but great play by Bobby Peterson to not let that puck go any further than it did. 56 seconds left. Hoping the Hawks can hang on. Goalie still between the pipes for now. Braden Lang out with Blom and Kane. Blom's going to get it, push it up the boards to Lang. That was a trip, but a no call. As Busman's on the forecheck, we've got 30 seconds left in this contest. Busman intercepts. Busman stays on his feet. Hawks are just trying to take up some time now. So Blom's got it. Blom's going to carry it wide. Runs into her teammate. But there's Kane. Sends it. Bounces awkwardly off the boards. 12 seconds left in this contest. So here comes the Bulls. Maybe one more opportunity to try to get some offense going. Blom, great play, great physical play to break that one up. Final second ticks away, and the Hawks come away with a 2-1 victory over a very physical, big team and a great goaltender. So way to go, Hawks, for pulling out the 2-1 victory on the road. We'll see you back in action next weekend. Go Hawks.